All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakwadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who do rule well, and salute, man. Much love to you, sincere brothers who push this truth week in and week out, man. Y'all brothers, stay strong, man. We are almost home. And had to do a quick response to this video from YouTuber Hezekiah News, and he uploaded this documentary from 1986, a special report called "The Vanishing Black Family." Man, it made me mad, man. You know, it made me real mad, man, to see how our people got to where they are today. And to see how our people were living in the 80s and how the hell... I was born in the 80s, you know, late 80s. So this definitely hit home to see the mentality of our mothers, our aunties, you know. Our mothers, our aunties, our cousins, our grandmothers. See the mentality of them and see the mentality of our fathers, our uncles, you know. Our cousins, our grandfathers, etc. To see the mentality of the men and the women of our nation at that time. Which it's only got worse, but... I don't know, man. I might call this documentary, I might call this a response video, "Look What You Did." Look what you did. You so-called black man and so-called black woman, man. And I'm going to say, Esau, look what you did also, man. Because you ain't innocent, because you are in between the black man and the black woman. You are the median between the black man and the black woman, man. You're that wicked intercessor, you know. And you're going to pay for what the hell you did, man. You got this damn Edomite sitting here interviewing Jake. Why do you think black people are so bad? Basically, and he didn't say it like that, but in other words, that's what he's saying, you know. But his people are the main cause of this what we become, man. You know, so this was a horrible documentary, man. But it was showing you what we become and how do we get to where we are today, man. And it's a damn shame, bro. So let's play some of this.
Raise your hand if you're married. None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One. The rest of you who don't plan to get married, why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
So one female raised her hand and said she'd like to be married. So basically, they taught to be hoes, bruh. They chose the whole lifestyle. That's what they was taught to be. That's what they think is cool. You know? You probably couldn't name me one or two so-called Israelite women who would love to live the housewife life. You know? They said they ain't trying to get married, at least to their baby daddies, which they supposed to get married to the man who they have children with. They're supposed to be married to the first man they have sex with, tell you the truth. According to the Bible, that's marriage. Sex is marriage, man. But look how far our people became, man. So they willful hoes. They're willful hoes. We established that in less than 30 seconds into the documentary, man. So quick scripture, Amos 7:17. Therefore thus said the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword. So our sons and our daughters falling by the sword, that's that's a result of our mothers being hoes, man, our fathers being clowns. So therefore thus said the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by lion, and thou shalt die in the polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land.
One. None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One. The rest of you who don't plan to get married, why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
You already have your child to think about, and then a whole family to care for. You know, it's a lot of responsibility, and then you don't want the commitments.
I wouldn't want no man holding me down because I think I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need help in raising that baby from a man?
Not really.
father?
My father wasn't in the home, so, it really, male figures are not substantially important in the family.
Who taught them that shit, man? Male figures are not substantially important in the family, man. Esau and Eve taught them that, bro. Because these same women that's talking about they don't need no man, best believe they finna lean on the government for support, man. And it's gonna show you in this documentary, all them chicks was on welfare, bro. Oh, the father wasn't around to support. Here it is. Most of them chicks ended up with multiple children by multiple different men. And all of them leaned on the damn government, aka Esau, for support. Esau played daddy, man. And that's a damn shame, bro. So most of our fathers was the damn government, man. And our mama was a busybody hoe. Let's be real. Let's be real, man. So they fell for the okie doke, man. Eve fell for the whatever the damn serpent told her, man. Eve fell for what the serpent put in her brain, man.
No sex, my man. If a girl, she get having a baby, carrying a baby, that's on her. I'm not gonna stop my pleasures because of another woman.
What about birth control? What about condom?
Girls don't like them things. They don't like them things. They'll tell you to take them things off. They figure that.
And they always get the dumbest nigga to interview, bro. Oh my God. They always get the dumbest nigga to interview, bro. Just like they do on the news media. Same thing. CNN, Fox, NBC, whichever one, ABC, whatever you name, they always get the dumbest nigga. They'll interview 200 niggas, but then they make sure they get the dumbest nigga and put him up there on the screen, man. That's how this devil roll, man. You got to paint that picture of us as being just a wild animal, So, play.
What about birth control? What about condom?
Girls don't like them things. They don't like them things. They'll tell you to take them things off. They figure that you saying that they filthy or they.
And it's not in our nature to like birth control, but we should. Hey, if you're a so-called black man, a Latino man, you better be using a condom. Especially if you're a so-called black man, you better be using a condom, bro. You better play it smart. We know condoms you can't feel nothing when you having sex with them, man. Hey, you better play it smart out here, man. Real. But though.
Dirty or something.
It's been a startling.
Girls don't like them things. They don't like them things. They'll tell you to take them things off. They figure that you saying that they filthy or they dirty or something.
It's been a startling change in values. 25 years ago, you would not have heard such things said so freely because they were not embraced so widely. The strong family was still the backbone of Black America, and 3 out of 4 children had both parents at home. That is true no longer. Most black children are now growing up without their fathers. The result is a world turned upside down as children copy what they see and repeat what they learn.
Hey, thanks, feminism. Look what you did. Thanks, Esau. Look what you did to our people, man. Let me see.
25 years ago, you would not have heard such things said so freely because they were not embraced so widely. The strong family was still the backbone of Black America, and 3 out of 4 children had both parents at home. That is true no longer. Most black children are now growing up without their fathers. The result is a world turned upside down as children copy what they see and repeat what they learn.
You hear that? It said 25 years ago that was unheard of amongst so-called black people to have a majority fatherless households, man. It said 3 out of 4 of our families had father and mother. 3 or 4 of our households, so I could have father and mother. 3 out of 4 of them. And this documentary took place in 1986? So 25 years before that was 1961, 1960? So something changed in between 1960 and 1980s. The feminism garbage, all this welfare garbage, Section 8, food stamps. You know? And let me get a quick precept, man. Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Because that devil did say a world turned upside down. Yeah, you right. Turned upside down, nothing but crime. Even though all our people ain't no damn criminals, man. But there's a lot of crime amongst our people, man. Because of what you see done in this documentary, man. The scriptures say of the woman came the beginning of sin. Sin is crime, bro. I'm talking about the criminal acts according to the Bible, man. Acts that go against the laws of this Bible, man. Those are criminal acts. We not defining crime like Esau defined crime. So our people are full of sin right now, man. AKA crime. Turned upside down because of they're living in a society of the wicked, man. And they're trained to be this way, and they got laws that are adverse to their spirit that makes them go off, man. And that set them up to go off. So once again, Isaiah 29:16, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not, or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? Exactly, man. Esau, surely your things you turned upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Turn right side up, man. So the earth is about to get turned right side up like it's supposed to be, man. No more wicked ruling the earth, man. Damn devil interviewing Jake like he's there to help and shit, man. You there to cause more confusion and contention, man, and instigation. Your people are the main fucking reason, man. You know, and I noticed in this documentary, you never saw they made sure they never showed no Jake, man, holding a child or showing love to a child, man. They never showed it, bruh. But check this out.
Mom said she didn't have a father in her home and doesn't think her children need one. She's not unusual. Half the black families today are headed only by a woman. Florinda said she could make it on her own as a single parent. She has never been married and is raising her daughter without a man's help. She's not unusual. Today, nearly 60% of all black children are born out of wedlock. Timothy said his children are not his responsibility. He has left them to be supported by their mothers and welfare. He's not unusual either. From a dog.
It's funny because these are the same niggas that go to church and they Christians and all that, but none of them live by Christian standards, bruh. None of them have Christian values, bruh. So check this out. I'm going to jump real quick since I just said that. 1 Timothy. But y'all claim y'all Christian, you're going to church, but y'all don't follow us in this Bible, because if y'all did, y'all wouldn't have all the damn problems, man. And y'all wouldn't be a laughing stock to the world, you know. This is 1 Timothy 5:8. But if any provide not for his own, and especially for those of his own house, he had denied the faith, and it's worse than an infidel. Exactly, man. You don't provide for your own children in your own household, and you worse than an infidel. You worse than an infidel, and you got judgment coming, man. You know? So we supposed to be making smart moves, man. They trying to make the woman look like a victim in this damn documentary. Nobody holds the woman accountable in Babylon, man. Nobody. But let me play this.
Florinda and Timothy, and many more like them in cities all over America, the traditional family no longer exists. It has vanished, and something new is taking its place. Single women and the children they're rearing alone are the fastest growing part of the black population. What becomes of the black family in a world where the values are being turned upside down?
If the parent is 17 and 18, uneducated, unmotivated, fooling around, wandering around, what's the child going to learn? Who's to teach him? When you learn something, you was taught by your parents. It was reinforced by school and your neighbors, but it was taught by your parents. Well, if the parents don't know anything, how are they going to teach the children? So it's not racism that I'm fighting right now. It's the lack of motivation. I'm not even talking about racism. Maybe later on we'll get back to that. But I think we are destroying ourselves.
forward. Crisis in Black America.
Where there's sun, there's energy.
It's funny they call it a crisis, even though and yes, it is a crisis, but they're not offering any real solutions, bro. They're not offering any real solutions to help. And they know what they can do to help you. You know?
Most important jobs we have is
Sloppy, man. Them old school commercials.
these vegetables. Now, a lot of white families are in trouble too. When there are violent America's is not the same. This is Newark, New Jersey, one of America's inner cities. Inner city is a polite name for ghetto, as in black ghetto. Those of us who don't live in the ghetto are brought here usually by television, and usually only when there are violent pictures to show. But we have to come here if you want to understand those fearsome statistics about the vanishing black family. Now, a lot of white families are in trouble too. Single-parent families are twice as common in America today as they were 20 years ago. But for the majority of white children, family still means a mother and a father. This is not true for most black children. For them, things are getting worse. Today, black teenagers have the highest pregnancy rate in the industrial world, and in the black inner city, practically no teenage mother gets married. That's no racist comment. What's happening goes far beyond race. Why then do so many teenage girls get pregnant and have children? Why do so many fathers abandon their families? The answers begin with the people here. They told us what happens to family when mothers or children, fathers don't count, and the street is the strongest school.
Good morning. Chuck over here, Bob Slade, standing by. We are going to check with you on the phone.
Okay.
It is the beginning of another school day in Newark, New Jersey. Another day of class for Clorinda Henderson. She is 17 and had hoped to graduate from high school next year. But that
Let me fast forward through some of this shit.
was before the birth of her baby.
Kiss on it, smell it, because it's so sweet. I thought I had to pinch myself and see it.
Usual. Half of all black teenagers become pregnant. Clorinda has never been married. She's still living with her mother at home, where she's raising her baby daughter. Clorinda goes to a special school for dropouts after she takes her daughter to a daycare center. She has 5th grade math skills and reads at a 6th grade level.
When I got pregnant, I said, well, I'ma have this baby, and she's not gonna stand in the way of my education. I'm not gonna let no one stand in the way of my education. I ain't gonna be like these other girls, just drop out, can't get no job, no money, have to be on welfare.
Ready. On the vocabulary. Bingo.
Clorinda learned about birth control in sex education courses, but she still became pregnant. You think it was a mistake?
Well, I'll say no, because I wasn't on any, birth control methods. Neither was he. And, we were sexually active, and what happened, it just happened.
When you think back to that day when you learned you were pregnant, what went through your mind?
Oh gosh, I'ma tell my mother. If I'ma tell my mother, she gonna make me get an abortion. I was really scared, I think,
Why didn't you want to get an abortion?
because I wanted his baby,
What did you like about it?
his legs.
His legs.
I got a thing for bow-legged boys.
Bow-legged boy.
I love them.
See how stupid that sound? She wanted his baby because the nigga bow-legged. I had to laugh, man. She wanted his baby because the nigga bow-legged, man. Not because she think that he'll be a good father. Not because she think that he's a good stand-up guy. Or he's a real man. Because the nigga bow-legged, man. You see, that's why in reality, bruh, when you read these scriptures, a woman don't even supposed to choose her man. They don't know how to choose man. They choose man for superficial, stupid shit. Oh, he had green eyes. Oh, he had dreadlocks, girl. I love dreadlocks. I just love a nigga with dreads. Oh, the nigga had Jordans. Oh, the nigga had a Dodge Charger, etc., etc. All stupid stuff, bro. That's why, according to the Bible, in the Israelite culture, man, a girl, a female is supposed to, her father is supposed to choose the right man for her. And she's only supposed to be with one man throughout her whole life. And her father's supposed to choose that man that he see is suitable for his daughter, bro. And he's supposed to go for a man of understanding to be with his daughter, man. You see, look at the results when we don't have that system, bro. A woman can just freelance and just be a hoe, and quote unquote, I don't even want to be too vulgar in my language, but a woman could just go around fucking everything because she likes a certain thing about the guy. The dude made her laugh. Oh, he finna get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a dude got 26-inch rims on his car. Oh, he finna get plenty. He finna be running through the whole community. He finna run through the whole community, man. But let's play a little bit more of this.
It is some gorgeous legs. I just don't know.
Darren Lyle is the father of Florinda's baby. He is 18 and lives in central Newark. He dropped out of high school when he was 16. He has never held a steady job.
I spend most of my time listening to the radio. I don't go to school, I don't work, I don't do nothing. Just like this killing time.
Did you want to have a baby?
Just not really. It just happened. You know, she just popped up pregnant.
Were your friends impressed?
A lot of everybody was telling me, that
Hold on, man. Let me skip through this a little bit because I ain't gonna play too much. This is a long documentary, man. Let me skip a little bit.
and she was going with somebody else. She used to be an old girlfriend of mine. She managed to get popped up by me.
Okay, that's the second baby. The third was...
Mustafa. He was the third.
That was by another lady?
Anyway, man, you shouldn't be going around all willy-nilly just making babies with these chicks, man. You know? And our people today, the youngins today, should see that as an example. To see the older generation as an example of how not to be, man. Because they failed us, you know? Because these same niggas you see in this documentary is 50. These young cats, they 50-something and 60-something years old today. You know, late 40s at least. And he said something in this old devil said something in this video. He said, you think well, women getting pregnant is her fault? It's our fault? Is these women's fault? Yeah, it's their fault. Because in this country, a woman controls sex. A woman has to say so in whether a man can spread them, clap them cheeks, man. Let me clean it up a little bit. A woman has to say so and has the control and the authority on whether or not a man can have sex with her, man. Like the feminist chicks love to say, her body, her choice. Her body, her choice. So women control that. They can easily say no. They can easily ignore niggas, you know. So it is her fault. She spread her legs, then it's her fault, man. But then some of that blame fall on the man for not wearing a damn condom, man. And what was I about to say, man? I'm gonna play a little bit more of this documentary, man. Cause hey, y'all messed us up, man. You older generations, man. Look at what y'all did, man. Look at what y'all did, man. Matter of fact, let me get a scripture on that. What y'all did, man. Second Ezra, dude. Second Ezra. Second Ezra 5 and 8. Okay. Okay, there shall be a confusion in many places, also in many places, and the fire shall be often sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. Man, these last days, menstruous women have brought forth monsters, man. Little niggas who dye their hair, they stand in a damn mirror more than women do, man. Dyeing their hair, switching, wearing lip gloss, being a bunch of homos, man. Killing each other, gossiping. You know? It's gotten worse and worse and worse every generation, man. Now you got a bunch of heartless monsters running these streets, man. You know? You got females that done got 13 abortions out here, bro. Ain't even 25 years old. Ain't even 20 years old. You know? All kind. Yeah, I brought forth monsters, man. But you can go and read all into this in Deuteronomy 28th chapter, man. Give you the curses on the Israelite people, man. Curse shall thou be in the city, man. Curse shall thou be in the field. You know? His eye shall be evil towards his sister. Her eye shall be evil towards her brother or towards the husband of her bosom. You know? So, it's a mess, man. It's a real mess, man. But this was another hit piece. Another hit piece. Another demonization of the so-called black man, you know, so y'all go check out this documentary, man. All you gotta do is type in that title up there you see at the top of the video. I ain't gonna go too long because, you know, Jake got that short attention span. And, yeah. I'll get one more scripture. Go to this Job real quick. Job 14:1. Man that is born of a woman is a few days and full of trouble. Exactly, man. Few days and full of trouble. That's why the average Negro today don't last long. All you women in this video, I don't want to marry no man. This, that. But look at your sons and your daughters, how they turned out.
Raise your hand if you're married.
You know?
None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One.
Few days and full of trouble. Those are our mothers right there, bruh. You know, because that'll be my mother's age back in 86, around that age. You know, but it's a shame, man. We a joke in the world right now. You know, we're a joke on this planet. We're a laughing stock as a people. You know, this shit is exclusive to Jake, man. Jake is the only people on this earth that you're gonna see. Where you go to their communities and it's just women over the household and it's women and children. You know. And there's barely a father around. That's a joke, man. But I say this, all praise to Yall Bashim Shah, Bashim Rakakodash. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Kwam Yashala, Abba Ball.